Hey everyone, what is going on? So, you guys know it, we have more Ultra League content to shoutcast. This time, focusing on Melmetal, but we also see a Swampert and a Charizard. So definitely go ahead and follow this trainer on Twitter, link in the description down below. So yeah, I mean, we see a Melmetal lead, and, you know, it's a Pokemon I do see occasionally, but we'll see how this trainer decides to use it. So sticking around, it looks like, against Giratina, not opting to switch out, so going for another Rock Slide. So this Rock Slide... the damage adds up, and plus Giratina probably is not going to put out a lot of damage. We'll have to see. I mean, Shadow Sneak will probably be decent. Oh, going for the Dragon Claw. Maybe it's an Ancient Power Giratina. I'm not really sure. Maybe going for the bait. Let's see what move this Giratina goes for. Okay, going for another Dragon Claw, so that tells me maybe it is an Ancient Power Giratina. So Melmetal can definitely resist those just fine. If it was Shadow Sneak, two of those probably would have knocked out Melmetal. But Melmetal might... Yep, looks like Melmetal is going to switch out and catch the Charge Attack with Swampert. So probably going to catch that Dragon Claw as it does. So really nice switch. And yeah, maybe you just farm down. Do you? We'll see. Probably just farm down at this point. So this attack going to come through. Swampert going to get pretty low. But at the same time, I mean, it's going to be loaded with energy. You'll be taking shield or doing a lot of damage to whatever comes in. So it looks like... Oh, I didn't see what came in. But it looks like a Hydro Cannon is going to connect to whatever it is. Going to be... I still can't see... Okay, Lucario. So, going for another Charge Attack. Going for a Hydro Cannon. Okay, let's see if this connects. Could be an Earthquake. It does connect, so an Earthquake would have knocked out that Lucario, but unfortunately trying to bait, but that's okay. So, a Charizard comes in. Charizard is going to be able to just Fire Spin this down. Going to be a Power Up Punch, so Charizard resisting that nice and great. So, able to feint down that Lucario. In comes Togekiss. Going for the Blast Burn, not going for the bait. I assume that the Togekiss has to shield unless they call the bait. Let's see. Yep, Togekiss will shield, but that was still a nice attack to use because, yeah, I mean, Charizard still has 2 shields, so you're going to be able to get to another Blast Burn, so there's really no reason to bait there. Unless that Togekiss, of course, gets like a buff, but it didn't. So able to get to another Blast Burn, and this is going to seal the deal on that Togekiss, so really well played. Yeah, I mean, I love Melmetal for the Master League, so it's definitely nice to see it work as well in the Ultra League. Of course, we usually see that Registeel, but, you know, it's still a good Pokemon at that, Melmetal in the Ultra League, so... just a lot more squishy, obviously, in the Ultra League compared to Registeel. So, okay, we see Lapras. Lapras is going to be weak to Rock Slide and Super Power, so probably just going straight Rock Slides. We'll have to see, because again, Surf's is still going to be doing decent damage to Melmetal. So, here's Surf number 1. Yeah, I mean, it does good damage. We'll have to see how much Rock Slide. Obviously, you know, Lapras being a more tanky Pokemon, but this Rock Slide still probably going to do some good damage. Yeah, actually it does a lot. Just one more Rock Slide is going to be enough to knock out this Lapras, so Lapras might opt to shield. If he wants to win the lead, he does shield. The opponent does shield. So Melmetal. Yep, Melmetal is going to shield. I would have shielded that as well. So, okay, Melmetal is probably going to be able to get to another Rock Slide. Yep, before the Surf comes out. We'll have to see if Lapras wants to double shield. If not, it's going to knock out the Lapras. Let's see. No, so Lapras does go down. Okay, perfect. So in comes that Registeel, but the Superpower is going to be able to do a lot of damage to Registeel. A pretty good amount of damage. I mean, Registeel could take it, but still doing a lot of damage. And this Registeel actually has to throw a Charge Attack. It cannot farm down. Even it doesn't matter how debuffed this Melmetal is. So, as you can see right there, Melmetal going down, but in comes Charizard, switching out into Cresselia. So Charizard opting just to throw that Blast Burn, doing a lot of damage to this Cresselia. Will we see a shield coming from Cresselia? We will not. Doing a lot of damage, trying to save that shield, but I mean, yeah, it's going to be a tricky situation for the opponent, I'll tell you that. So, yeah, oh, Grass Knot. Okay, so unfortunately, this Cresselia has Grass Knot, but Swampert is still able to take it. Another Grass Knot. Excuse me, guys. So, another Grass Knot came out, and Swampert did shield that. So, going for the Hydro Cannon right now. That Hydro Cannon doing a lot of damage. Another Hydro Cannon able to get to another one against this Cresselia. This is going to be enough to knock out the Cresselia unless we see the final shield. We do not, so Cresselia goes down. In comes Registeel, saving that shield for Registeel. Oh, trying to farm down the Swampert. Gonna have to shield this Hydro Cannon. You're going to have to. It's going to get super low. Yep, going to shield. And in comes Charizard. Charizard can take a few Flash Cannons, a couple of them, so it doesn't matter what this Registeel throws at it. Even if you can't have back-to-back, but even if you do, it's not going to be enough. Going for the Blast Burn. Could have farmed down, but you might as well go for the guaranteed hit. So that Blast Burn will knock out the Registeel. Charizard able to take that game. So beautifully played. Really well played. And we'll have to see how the next game plays out. But yeah, I mean, it's a lot of fun seeing Melmetal, to be honest with you. It's a really good Pokemon. It really is. Obviously, it gets overlooked by Registeel, but it's still a good Pokemon. Okay, so going up against Articuno, huge matchup for the Registeel. This Articuno going to take double super effective damage. Double super effective damage from Rock Slide. So obviously, I mean, it is going to shield, but again, it's going to be resisting. Melmetal will resist all of Articuno's attacks, so going to resist that Icy Wind. Still going to get debuffed though, but I mean, this Rock Slide is going to do a lot, so it looks like that Articuno does bail into Clefable. So Clefable again is going, Melmetal is going to resist Charm, but switching into Charizard, so opting to bring in Charizard, going for the Blast Burn. Okay, we might see a second shield. If we do, the opponent will have to commit. He could have stayed in, I guess, with the Melmetal and just went for Rock Slides against the Clefable, but wanting to save that Melmetal for the Articuno in the back, which makes a lot of sense as well, because Melmetal has a huge matchup against Articuno. But yeah, this Charizard also has a good matchup, although obviously Articuno can dish out good damage to the Charizard. We probably will see a shield. Yeah, we're going to see a shield, although obviously that Melmetal can come in and go to Farm City, right? So it does come in. It's going to be eating these Icy Winds. No need to shield. I mean, you could take an Icy Wind. You could probably take a couple. Melmetal, as I said, squishy. You could take a few, actually. So it looks like this Melmetal going straight Rock Slide, not going to farm up. That's totally fine. Wanting to knock out this Articuno. We'll have to see what's in the back. So Articuno collapses. In comes Swampert. Obviously, that's a powerful matchup against Melmetal, but either way the opponent does bail on that because there was no way he was going to win that, still having two shields. I actually might want to try out Melmetal, to be honest with you. I might want to try out Melmetal. So again, we have a Melmetal versus an Obstagoon. Okay, so yeah, we'll have to see how this matchup plays out. I mean, Superpower is going to be double super effective, but will the Obstagoon shield? I don't know. It might shield usually. Oh, it does not shield. Probably thinking that was a Rock Slide. That was huge. Usually, Melmetals like to charge up for back-to-back superpowers. Opting not to do that here. Maybe throwing the opponent off. Maybe the opponent thought, okay, since he didn't charge up for two superpowers, it's only a Rock Slide. So nice play on his end, able to do all of that damage to that obstacle, and that was huge. So Charizard opting to shield that Blast Burn, and the opposing Charizard going for a Blast Burn by themselves, and yeah, this Charizard trying to get to a Blast, but not able to do so, so he's going to bail and go for the Dragon Claw. Yeah, couldn't get to it, but going for the Dragon Claw, so this Dragon Claw going to do some chip damage. Actually a CMP tie, so taking that Charizard's energy as well. And I gotta be honest with you guys, I have been in the Melmetal versus Charizard, my Charizard mirror match, and Melmetal actually wins that matchup if in the double shield. So both players are gonna have to shield, and Melmetal can actually get to an additional Rock Slide and win. So Melmetal against Charizard, you would think it's a bad matchup for Melmetal, but because of the Rock Slide, it actually is not. So Swampert is going for Hydro Cannon. This Hydro Cannon going to be doing a lot. Okay, we do see the shield. So Melmetal is going for Rock Slide against the Clefable. So Clefable obviously... Oh no, this is Obstagoon, excuse me. So in comes Clefable. Yeah, sorry if I seem like I'm really tired in this video, guys. I haven't been getting much sleep because of my kidney stone, but I am recovering. So, but I still want to put out daily content for you guys because I love doing it, and I know you guys like watching it as well, which I certainly do appreciate. So Meaty Mesh going into the Melmetal. Melmetal is going to go ahead and go for the Rock Slide. Does the opponent still have a shield? I don't know, but not going to shield. No, they do not have a shield. Okay, so this Clefable is all but done. Yeah, Hydro Cannon going to be enough to knock out this Clefable. This is going to take the win and going to be able to win that one. So, yeah, Melmetal as a lead, really working well. I mean, really doing well. Even against Charizard, it's still doing well, right? So we're gonna jump into what I believe to be the final match. So we'll see how this match plays out. But yeah, you can see this trainer is rank 8, so on their way to rank 10. Okay, so winning a powerful matchup. Obviously, you're gonna be resisting that charm. Still doing a decent amount. I mean, Melmetal, as I said, is squishy, but it gets to those charge moves really fast. So able to get to Rock Slide. Actually, almost has enough for 2 Rock Slides. So look how much damage that did. Actually, did a lot of damage. So going for another Rock Slide, we might see a shield coming out from the Clefable, we might not, we'll have to see. No shield, okay. Okay, Clefable able to take that. Could be a Moonblast, could be a Meteor Mash, both resisted. Meteor Mash, okay, it could also have been a Psychic, I guess. Meteor Mash, as I said, going to be resisted. Looks like this Melmetal wants to farm down, able to farm down barely. I mean, that Charm did a lot of damage because, as I said, it's a squishy Pokemon and Charm is powerful, so of course it does a lot. But this Melmetal going to go for Rock Slide against the Alolan Muck. Yeah, I'm definitely trying out Melmetal, guys. I gotta try out Melmetal for the Ultra League. It's working really well. I don't know what I want in the back. Maybe the same team, we'll see. So, yeah, that Muck will be able to farm down. And in will come Swampert. So Swampert going to be able to take this Dark Pulse. Actually opting to shield. Okay, so wanting to shield that Dark Pulse. And will we see a Hydro Cannon? Looks like it's going to bail into Lapras, trying to catch that Hydro Cannon, not able to do so. This Swampert might just be attempting to go for the Earthquake. So Swampert going to be hit by a Charge Attack, going to be Surf, able to take it. Yeah, wanting to... I don't know, we'll see. If this Earthquake connects, it's going to do a lot of damage. Obviously, the Charizard in the back is going to be weak to Surf, but at the same time, Blast Burn also does a lot, and Lapras is low. No need to go for Blast Burn, though, because this will likely get the last shield, and if it doesn't, you'll just chip away. Does not get the last shield. This Lapras not willing to shield, going to go for Surf. Charizard is definitely shielding that. Might be able to farm down. No, not able to farm down. The Surf is coming through. This might barely not knock it out. Oh, it knocks it out. Okay, it knocks it out. In comes Swampert. Out comes the Alolan Muck. The opponent still has a shield, so it looks like this game might not be going over too well. Dark Pulse coming out, knocking out the Swampert, and that's it for this video. I'll see you in the next one. Have a good day. Bye. Thank you so much for checking out my latest video. Please like, comment, and subscribe, and don't forget to follow me on Twitter. If you like this video, check out one of my other videos that you'll probably enjoy.